This might be a tough pill to swallow, but body count does not matter.
Tell her all the time that I don't believe that she is monogamous because she can juggle. And she never fully feels, maybe it's commitment issues, but she'll be like 9 toes in, but the pinky toe out. Ooh. So she'll be dating someone and really like them, but still be swiping. And I'm like, it's because you're not monogamous.
No, maybe you're trying to like protect yourself from liking them too much.
Yes, girl, I knew you were going to relate with me.
I do that too. Bro, the second I'm obsessed with somebody, I'm like, okay.
But you are. What can I do to like
another nigga or like go on a date? You gotta get it out. You gotta get it off.
When you really like a guy, you have to another guy to what? I need the explanation.
No, I don't.
Yo, what's goody in the hoodie? It's your guy F Flossie, letting you know what's up on what's going down. Since you're already here, you might as well hit that like button for your boy. Go ahead, do it.
Come on, do it. Do it. Okay. Do it. Do it.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and play that clip again because you probably had the same reaction I had when it first came across my timeline. Huh? I'm gonna play that clip again.
Bro, the second I'm obsessed with somebody, I'm like, okay.
But you are.
What can I do to like another nigga or like go on a date? You gotta get it out. You gotta get it off.
When you really like a guy, you have to another guy to what? I need the explanation.
No, I don't.
Yeah, yeah, you heard correct. And this brings us to the topic of the effects of being promiscuous. A question you often come across online and hear people debating about is, does body count matter? And I notice mainly the people who do get most irritated about this topic are women. Like the general sentiment amongst the women that get aggravated about this topic is how come men could do it, could sleep around, get it cracking here and there, but when we do it, we looked at as different. So with that being said, a woman could have sleep with a bunch of dudes and it shouldn't matter. It doesn't have any effect on her. Yeah, if I'm gonna keep it 100, like 99 plus 1, does it matter?
Survey said yes.
Now, a woman that had a lot of partners, does that make her a bad person? No, not at all. Matter of fact, the 304s be the coolest ones. I had a homegirl back in the hood. Man, one of the sweetest girls you ever meet. Just a good, down-to-earth person. I mean, now everyone got a turn with her, like the town doorknob, but she was still a sweetheart. To the point where every man that was with her almost fell in love with her because she was that cool. But to sit here and say all them bodies had no type of effect on her and it shouldn't matter, it's disingenuous, you feel me? And when I hear a woman make that argument, I'm like, come on, really? come on, man. Let's keep it 100. 99 plus 1.
This might be a tough pill to swallow, but body count does not matter. Let's talk about it. Body count is one of the laziest ways to measure somebody. It ignores the things that actually matter. Self-worth, standards, and how they show up in relationships. People treat body count like it's a shortcut for judging character.
But body count can be an indicator of self-worth, standards, and how she'll show up in that relationship.
As if it can tell you who's loyal, who has standards, and who's worth committing to.
If I'm an employer and I have 2 applicants, the first applicant had 15 jobs in 3 years, and the second applicant had 1 steady job in 3 years. Now, I don't know jack shiza about any of them. They both could be some no-good scumbags, but all I can do is base my decision off what's presented to me. And of course, I'm gonna think the one that had 15 jobs in 3 years is less likely to commit and is a higher chance of her walking out.
But a number cannot tell you any of that. The assumption is that higher body count is equal to less value, less discipline, and less respect. But those numbers don't tell you why somebody made those decisions. It doesn't tell you what they learned or who they are now. It doesn't tell you if they've grown, healed, or changed their patterns. And it definitely does not tell you how they're going to treat you.
Sure. To be fair, I've seen some women that was smut butts back in the day and then met the man of their dreams and switched up. But I've also seen once there was some kind of turmoil in a relationship, they revert back to their old ways. And they were quick to do it, hop on another schlong. You know why? Because it was what she was already used to, patterns. That's the risk you take if a man decides to look past the shorty with a lot of bodies. That's just being honest, you feel me? Like with this clip.
Bro, the second I'm obsessed with somebody, I'm like, okay.
But you are. What can I do to like
another nigga or like go on a date?
Out of her own mouth, she admits this is a pattern she's used to. And to develop feelings for someone, love someone, you gotta have a level of vulnerability. Now, according to her, if anytime she gets too close to a man, she gotta go and bust it open for another dude. That ain't good if you want a healthy relationship. All relationships go through ups and downs. You don't want a woman that, as soon as it gets a little rocky, she hopping on another schlong and looking at it like, oh, it was just sex, no big deal. Because she's desensitized to it. As opposed to a woman who hasn't been with a lot of men, it's less likely she's gonna have sex with some random dude because she wants to feel like she knows him, she likes him, she's comfortable around him, she feels safe. The process of sleeping with a new man means more. You feel me?
I used to be the type of person that judged people hard on their body count. I would call women whores. I would look at men and think they had no self-control. I genuinely believed that people's body count was linked to their capacity to be a good partner. But that mindset was very shallow. It said more about me than it did about them. I wasn't actually evaluating character. I was reacting to a number.
Wait a minute. Something smells a little fishy. Okay. So you were like that, huh? Now it makes sense. You done got freaked out and tossed up. You done went to college or a girls trip in Jamaica and went ham. Had a dick 'em down feast. Now you coming back to about, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. You ain't slick. You ain't slick. Which kind of feeds the narrative that the ones that go hard with this topic, it shouldn't matter, be the ones with a good amount of notches under their belt. Now, I don't know this woman. I don't know what she does in her personal life. I'm just saying, from what I experienced, the ones that be the most passionate about this be the ones that, was in them streets. Or the ones that always want to compete with men for some reason. The whole, if men can do it, why can't we type thing.
What actually matters is who they are now. Do they have standards? Do they respect themselves? Can they show up with honesty, consistency, and emotional maturity? Someone can have a low body count and still be very toxic. Someone with a high body count could have done the work, learned, and evolved. It's not about what they've done before. It's about how they love, communicate, and show up today.
Hey, look, I don't tell anyone how to live their life. Do you? It's your choice, your business. Don't make you less of a human being. But you do have to be cognizant of the consequences that come along with it. If you a woman out there running 5-mile schlongathons, first off, you got to be careful in these streets because people burning, son. You don't want to wake up one morning and see some creepy crawlies in your panties. Creepy crawlers. And you also got to accept that you can't convince a man that's not attracted to the fact you got a lot of bodies. You can't convince him to be attracted. You can't guilt trip him or shame him. He's just not going to be attracted to it. You could find another man that's cool with it, which is fine. There's men out there, but when you trying to, guilt trip and shame dudes and it shouldn't matter and all that, you're insecure and all, they go, all right, fine. Insecure, and I'm telling you, baby girl, you're wasting your breath. But let me know what y'all think about this. Always love reading your thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, baby, I'm out.